Ladies and gentlemen, ask you a question. Do you think Greg Fuller should challenge his opponent to a debate or to a sing-off? Maybe both? Oh, he is good. And you give him one more round of applause for it. I was asking Justin earlier, Justin, are you the chairman of the 36? What do you say?
No.
He said no. And I said, well, is it the 36 district that's put this whole thing together? And what did you say?
No.
Because apparently all the districts have worked together, coordinated together, pulled together to put this all together. Let's put our hands together for everyone who worked hard to make this possible. Larry Windley, you'll see Bo Biden over here, you see Bo Biden, and John Carney over here, and Richard and all. Larry Windley told me that Jim Souls was here somewhere. Jim Souls, who got me and a bunch of other people involved in politics, all the way in the corner right there next to Larry Windley. Larry, stand up so people can see Jim. Jim Souls, Dr. Jim Souls, University of Delaware, one of the all-time great Democrats. Democratic candidate for the U.S. Congress in 1974. What a great guy. And he has gone on to make it possible for so many of us to have a chance to be involved in public life. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people are saying that it's going to be a tough year for our party. I just have one thing to tell them. They're wrong. They're wrong. And it's not going to do well just by talking about it. We're going to do well by running smart people who work hard, people who have good hearts. We got a bunch of them here, and they're running for statewide office. They're running for local office as well. I was over in Harrington today. The governor was over in Harrington today and got called back to his home. Have any of you had a pet, a family pet that you were just crazy about, a dog or cat or horse or something? A lot of us probably have. They've had a dog. It's been like a child or something for them. Their kids have only had one pet in their life. Their dog died today, and they said, "Dad, come home." So he did. Now that's a pretty good guy. And he'd like to be here, but he needs to be with his kids, and they're mourning the loss of their dog. And so that's where Jack is. Hope you understand. Right? I think you do. Let me just say, when I was up in Harrington, somebody said to me, I said to somebody, I said, "How are you doing?" I said, "How are you doing?" And he said, "Compared to what?" And you might ask the same kind of question about our country. How are we doing as a country? Well, it's pretty tough. But compared to what? Compared to 10 years ago, where were we 10 years ago? 10 years ago we had a big budget surplus. In fact, we had three of them in a row. 10 years ago, we were a nation at peace. 10 years ago, we had created 20 million new jobs during an 8-year period of time. 10 years ago, we were the most respected nation on earth, mightiest force for justice on earth, strongest economy on earth, the most productive workforce on earth. And that was 10 years ago. And when Bill Clinton turned the reins of leadership over to George W. Bush, he turned over to him a nation at peace, a nation with $237 billion budget surplus, and surpluses for as far as the eye could see. And after 8 years later, here's what George W. Bush turned over to Barack Obama and to Joe Biden. We literally, during that 8-year period of time, doubled our nation's debt. We ran up as much new debt in 8 years as we did in the first 208 years of our nation's history. He turned over the worst economy since the Great Depression. He turned over to him a budget deficit of about $1.3 trillion. He turned over to him a financial system that was in disarray. We're like looking over the precipice into what looked like the Great Depression all over again. And that was what was turned over to a new president and to a new vice president about 18 or 19 months ago. 18 months ago, 19 months ago, gross domestic product was down by 6.5%. 18 months ago, our economy was shedding 650,000 jobs a month. 18 months ago, people couldn't even get a loan to buy a house or a car or to send their kid to school. 18 months ago. Barack Obama likes to say that the Republicans, when they were in charge down in Washington, they drove the car into the ditch. That's what he likes to say. He probably heard them say they drove the car into the ditch. Well, a couple of us here are from West Virginia. At least we were born in West Virginia. They didn't drive it into the ditch. They drove it into the holler. They drove it into the holler. And if you've ever seen one of those hollers in West Virginia or some other place, it's not like driving a car into the ditch. Right, Dick? When you're in the holler, you got to go down the steep embankment, down, 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 find your car, and try to pull up out of the holler. And for the last 18, 19 months, that's what we've been trying to do. And I'll tell you, it'd be nice to think that the folks who put our car in the holler, that they would be willing to help us get it out. But instead, they decided they want to make it harder for us to get the car out. And we are pulling and straining and doing everything we can when it's hot, when it's raining, when it's cold, when it's snowing, doing our best to get the car out of the holler. And the other side, what are they doing? They're filibustering, they're obstructing, they're making it difficult, almost impossible to make any progress. But little by little, the car's coming out of the holler. And finally, at long last, we got the car up out of the holler, we got it on the road, we've got it pointed in the right direction. And the Republicans, God bless them, the Republicans, you ever heard the word chutzpah? You know what the Republicans say they want? The keys back. They want the keys back. Well, you know what? We're not going to let them have them. We had the car in the holler, we got the car out of the holler, we're not going to give the keys back. We're going to keep the keys, we're going to start up the car, and we're going to drive it home. We're going to drive it home. That's what the American people want us to do. Hi, Ted. I love Ted Compton. Ted, give Ted a nice round of applause. Good night. That's the better colleague. A couple of people said to me, Ted, they weren't even related to you. They said to me, boy, it's too bad he made his pledge. He could stay and run for us and everything. That's how people really appreciate the work you've done. Unfortunately or fortunately, Ted's made that decision. And but you know what? Somebody else is running for that seat. And that guy's here. Where's Chris Coons? Where's Chris? Where's Chris? Come on over here, Chris. Come here. Big round of applause. Chris Coons. Where's Andy? Where's Andy Coons? Andy. Come here, Andy. Come over here, Andy. Come on up here, Chris. Come on up here. There we go. So, Andy, come right back here. Come on. Right through here. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, how long have you been married?
13 years.
13 years. And Chris, how long have you been married?
14 years.
And how did you two meet?
Because of you, Senator Carper.
In my spare time, what do they have those dating services? What do they call it? What are they called? It's just lunch. That's right. Well, I appointed them both to serve on the, I want to say the AmeriCorps. And they met each other. They fell in love. They got married. They started having children. Chris ran for county council president, got elected. He became our county executive, and he's been re-elected. And the two of them are raising these 3 wonderful kids, and a couple of them are right over there. Would y'all stand up? Want to stand up and take a bow? Yeah. All right. And they have raised 3 kids that any of us would be proud to bring their own. And Chris is a lot smarter than he looks, because he was smart enough to, he was smart, but listen to this. Listen to this, I love to say it. Chris Coons grew up in adversity, ended up going to Amherst, studied a double major. One of the majors was chemistry, and I want to say the other, what was it? Political science. Left there, he went to Yale Divinity School, finished his graduate work there, Yale Law School, finished his graduate work at Yale Law School, came back, became the legal counsel at W.L. Gore, made some money. And a kid that grew up in adversity, and what he did with his money, at least a lot of it, he used his money to help send kids who are at risk, really at risk not of making it. They had ability, nobody believed in them, Chris believed in them, and helped make it possible for those kids to finish high school and go on to college. That's the kind of guy he is. And he is one terrific human being. And he married up. He married up. Nice round of applause for Chris and Andy. God bless you. Love these guys. Love these guys. best debater. He's won all kind of national awards as a debater. And he came and spoke. All the candidates come and speak who are running for the Senate. They come and speak, as Ted knows, come and speak before our caucus. And just to say who they are and why they're running and how it's going and everything. So far, Ted, what'd you say? So far this year, the person who was number one? Chris Coons. It's good to be first in the state of Delaware, and it's also good to be first in the Democratic Senate caucus. Boy, he blew him away, and he's doing it all over the country. For those of you here tonight who are helping him, thank you and God bless you. Where's John Carney? Where's John Carney? John, come here. Come on up here. John Carney. Big round of applause for John Carney. John Carney. John is bringing me my supper. Come on over here, John. John Carney. This guy's a big eater. John, come here. I want you to tell these people a secret. John Carney, you're eating more enough food to kill a normal person. Why is it that you're able to eat this much food and still stay trim and fit like you are?
When I was a kid, I grew up in a house with 8 brothers and sisters. So you had to eat, and you had to eat fast.
Delaware, where'd you grow up? Claymont?
Claymont. And if you ate fast and you were the first one done, you actually had a chance for seconds. There weren't enough seconds to go around for all 9 of us, so I'd like to get done first so I could have a shot at some of those seconds. Now, they don't have any paper plates left, so they left me this. This was and the truth of the matter is, I like it. I feel a little bit like a dog, but I mean...
That's good. And that house in Claymont, with 9 kids, your mom and dad, tell us all, how many bathrooms?
Just one.
Just one. Did you learn to hold it a lot?
That's how we all learned how to negotiate.
Negotiate, all right. A lot of people are saying, I read in the press and say, John Carney's going to win, he's going to win by more than a little bit. I think he will, I think he will. But we take nothing for granted. We'll work hard every day between now and election day until the polls close, and we're going to make this man a congressman for the state of Delaware. Yeah. John Carney, all the time. I'm not going to pull Bo Biden up here. I just want to say, Bo, I'm worried about your campaign. 6 people on the Republican side who sort of rose and said they were thinking of running against Bo. They disappeared. I'm just kidding. They didn't. Bo, good luck in your race. I know it's a long shot, but I'm pulling for you. Good luck. Go get it, buddy. Bo Biden. Of course, one of the reasons I feel good about our chances in Delaware is because not only are you strong the ticket all the way down, we got a lot of great local candidates, state rep candidates, and state senate and county candidates running, but the top of the ticket with Chris, with John, and with Bo, very, very strong top of the ticket. They are smart, they are hardworking, they have great values, they have great family values as well. And they have what I call the heart of a servant, the heart of a servant. I'm proud to support them. So very grateful to each and every one of you who have given me the opportunity to serve you over the years. I love what I do, and I'm grateful for the chance to serve. Somewhere in this audience is Karen McGrath. Is Karen here? Where's Karen? Martha, have you seen Karen McGrath? Where is she? Karen McGrath. So just stand. Karen is over here. She has the lime green outfit on. What's your job, Karen? She is our new Sussex County Director, and she works in our office in Georgetown. It's Mace Westcott with Marjorie Biles, and we're your A team for you. But we're delighted to have Karen on board. Well, Martha and I, Martha, did you have to eat out of one of the same trays that John Carney was eating out of? No? Okay. Do you think there's any food left over there for me? Well, we're going to go find out right now. It's great to be here with you this evening, and one person I want to thank especially, beautiful days like this, Thank the good Lord for a beautiful day like this. And you know, in the state of Delaware, governmentally called, Lieutenant Governor is also responsible for the weather. So in this case, Matt gets an assist on the play. God bless. Have a great evening. Thank you so much.